What is the state of web development in 2019 and beyond? That's the topic of today's video. What's up everybody, my name is Joe, I'm the creator of PixemWeb.com and this channel on YouTube. So today I'm going to be talking about should you be using frameworks and libraries and task runners and CMSs and transpilers, or should you write just vanilla code? I was inspired to create this video because there was a comment on one of my earlier videos on how to become a full stack web developer and the path you should take. And the comment was, if you really want to be a freelancer in web development, don't worry about learning HTML deeply or CSS deeply. Learn a framework like Bootstrap, pick up a couple of libraries if you need, and start making money. Now this conversation has been going on for a while. How deeply should you understand a coding language? Should you try to master it? Now, me personally, I like using frameworks and libraries. I like using CMSs. I like using task runners. And if you don't know what these are, well, frameworks are like Bootstrap or Foundation, Angular JS, Vue JS, Symfony for PHP, and Laravel for PHP, and there's many others. Now, for libraries, we have jQuery, we have React. For CMSs, we have WordPress, we have Drupal and Joomla. Now for task runners, we have Gulp, we have Grunt, and we have Webpack. And for transpilers, we have Babel. Now there's others, but pretty much what I want to focus on is should you learn how to use these technologies or should you learn how to write vanilla code? What's going to be more beneficial? Well, again, for me, I like using frameworks and libraries, but I also know the importance of writing vanilla code. Now, why were these technologies developed? They were created to help streamline the workflow of a web developer, to help make your development time go a lot faster. So instead of taking 6 months to finish up a website, maybe you can get it done in just 1 month. And that's possible because frameworks and libraries and task runners, they already come with a lot of pre-coded code. Now the advantage of speeding up your workflow is obviously time is money, so this means you could probably reduce the cost of a website project, making yourself more competitive on the market, and then acquire more clients. Also, you're going to find that a lot of these frameworks and libraries are developed by very talented coders that did all the debugging for you. So instead of having to try to figure out if your website works in all the browsers or in any smartphone or tablet that a person might be visiting on, all the testing has already been done. So it seems like a no-brainer, just master the frameworks and libraries, right? Well, you also have to think about the flip side. This also means you have a lot of code that you might not be using, and that might make your web project bloated. Also, are you going to be able to get a deep understanding of how that framework or library works? And then you have to consider the fact that what if that framework or library that you spent all that time learning is no longer requested or no longer used? That's a concern. Now let's talk about vanilla code. The beauty of writing vanilla code is that it's your code. You understand it, you know it. You can make it as lightweight as you want, you can make it perform as well as you want, and optimization is always going to be a key factor. Why is that? Well, if a website loads in 5 seconds, most often people are not going to wait for that website to load. Now, if it loads in less than a second, then people are going to be happy. The user experience is going to be better. Now, there's a lot that goes into performance and optimization. That's a topic for another video. But writing vanilla code also means that if you're still using a framework or library and all of a sudden it's no longer requested and something else pops up that becomes popular, you can pivot and learn that library or framework a lot faster. And you might even find some bugs within the framework or library. You can reach out to the developers. You can say, hey, I spotted this is the issue, this is how you can replicate it, and you might just get credit out there. So my recommendation is to keep your skill set sharp. Learn vanilla code. Learn how to write semantic HTML. Get a deep understanding of cascading style sheets. Have a solid grasp of JavaScript. Learn PHP, or learn Python, or learn Node.js, whichever server-side language you want to use. But ultimately, you want to have a deep understanding of how it works. But also use the frameworks and the libraries and the CMSs and the task runners and the transpilers. Figure out how to merge everything together, make it work seamlessly for your projects. It'll make you as a full stack web developer more valuable to your clients. And if you're going to work for an agency, you'll probably get a higher level position. So that's my belief, that's my recommendation. You definitely should be learning these tools. They're developed to make your life as a web developer a whole lot better. because as the saying goes, time is money. The more time we spend on a project, in essence, the less money we're making. But if we can create a solid website for our clients with a quick turnaround that meets all their expectations by using some of these tools, we can then pick up more clients. But we'll always be prepared if there's going to be a transition or if there's going to be a change within the web development world. And if you've been in this game for any amount of time, you know things change. Maybe not from one day to the next, but there's always going to be changes that take place over time. And part of being a full stack web developer is being able to utilize the tools that exist currently to streamline your workflow, but also to code a full website if needed. Plus, if you needed to create something that customized that you're just going to use vanilla code, you're probably going to get paid a lot of money to do so. Alright, hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, smash that notification icon, leave your comments down below, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.